SAPM interview questions and answers. Here are some common interview questions related to SAP Material Management, M, along with their answers. What is SAP Material Management, M? SAPM is a module of SAP ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, system that deals with materials management and inventory management processes. It involves procurement, inventory management, material valuation, and other related activities. What are the key components of SAPM? The key components of SAPM include Master Data, Material Master, Vendor Master, and Purchase Info Record. Procurement Process, Purchase Requisition, Purchase Order, and Goods Receipt. Inventory Management, Goods Issue, Goods Receipt, and Physical Inventory. Invoice Verification, Vendor Invoice Verification and Credit Memo. What is the purpose of the Material Master in SAPM? The Material Master is a central repository in SAPM that stores all the data related to materials, including their descriptions, attributes, pricing, and other relevant information. It is used for managing and tracking materials throughout the procurement and inventory processes. What is a purchase requisition? A purchase requisition is a formal request generated by an organization to procure materials or services from a vendor. It contains information about the required items, quantities, delivery dates, and other specifications. Once approved, a purchase requisition can be used to create a purchase order. What is a purchase order? A purchase order is a legal document created by a buyer and sent to a vendor to request the delivery of goods or services. It includes details such as the items to be procured, quantities, pricing, delivery dates, terms and conditions, and payment terms. What is goods receipt, GR? Goods receipt is the process of recording the receipt of goods or materials into the inventory. It involves physically receiving the goods, verifying them against the purchase order, and updating the inventory records in the system to reflect the receipt. What is a goods issue? A goods issue is the process of physically removing goods or materials from the inventory. It could be for various reasons such as consumption, sales, or internal transfers. Goods issue transactions are used to update the inventory and keep track of the stock movement. What is the purpose of a valuation class in SAPM? Valuation class is a key element in SAPM used to determine how a material is valuated or priced. It defines the account assignment category for the material, which in turn determines the general ledger, GL, accounts that will be affected during material transactions like goods receipt and goods issue. What is a vendor master record? A vendor master record is a collection of information about a specific vendor or supplier in SAPM. It includes details such as the vendor's name, address, contact information, payment terms, bank details, and purchasing organization-specific data. It is used to facilitate the procurement process with the vendor. What is the procure-to-pay, P2P, process? The procure-to-pay process is a business process that encompasses all activities involved in purchasing goods or services from external vendors, including requisitioning, purchasing, receiving, and paying for those goods or services. How does the P2P process work in SAP? In SAP, the P2P process typically involves the following steps. Creation of purchase requisition. A purchase requisition is created to request the purchase of goods or services. Creation of purchase order. A purchase order is created based on the approved purchase requisition, specifying the details of the items to be purchased. Goods receipt. When the goods are received, a goods receipt document is created to record the receipt and update the inventory. Invoice verification. The vendor's invoice is compared against the purchase order and goods receipt, and if everything matches, the invoice is verified for payment. Payment processing. Once the invoice is verified, it is processed for payment to the vendor. What is the purpose of a purchase requisition in the P2P process? A purchase requisition is a document created to request the purchase of goods or services. It serves as an internal request and initiates the procurement process. It includes details such as the items to be purchased, quantities, delivery dates, and any specific requirements. What is the difference between a purchase requisition and a purchase order? A purchase requisition is an internal document used to initiate the procurement process, while a purchase order is a legally binding document sent to the vendor to request the delivery of goods or services. Purchase requisitions are created before purchase orders and are used to obtain approval for the procurement. What is invoice verification in the P2P process? Invoice verification is the process of comparing the vendor's invoice against the corresponding purchase order and goods receipt in SAP. It ensures that the invoice matches the goods received and the agreed-upon prices. Once the invoice is verified, it can be posted for payment to the vendor. How does SAP facilitate payment processing in the P2P process? SAP provides functionalities to streamline payment processing in the P2P process. Once the vendor's invoice is verified, SAP allows for the generation of payment proposals and supports various payment methods such as checks, electronic transfers, and bank transfers. Payment information can be recorded and tracked within the system. How does SAP help in managing vendor relationships in the P2P process? SAP provides vendor master data management capabilities, allowing for the creation and maintenance of vendor master records. These records contain important information about vendors, including their contact details, bank information, payment terms, and other relevant data. This helps in effectively managing vendor relationships and ensuring accurate and timely communication. How can SAP help in optimizing the P2P process? SAP offers functionalities and features to optimize the P2P process, such as automated workflows for purchase requisition approvals, integration with external vendor catalogs for streamlined purchasing, inventory management tools for better stock control, and real-time reporting and analytics for enhanced visibility into the procurement process. What are some challenges that organizations may face in the P2P process, and how can SAP help address them? Challenges in the P2P process can include inefficient manual processes, lack of visibility into procurement activities, errors in invoice processing, and difficulties in vendor management. SAP helps address these challenges by providing automated workflows, real-time data access, seamless integration between procurement and financial systems, and comprehensive reporting and analytics capabilities, leading to improved process efficiency and better control over the entire P2P process.